Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, October 4th, 2022. Let's find out what's going on the Forex calendar. Some important data had been published already overnight, including the Tokyo Core CPI data from Japan. Moreover, we got the interest rate decision from the Reserve Bank of Australia overnight as well, together with the RBA statement. Building approvals and home loans were other data released overnight from the Australia as well, so we will definitely take a look at the Australian dollar today. During the London session, we got data from the Germany, we got a speech from the German Buba Biermann. We give a speech, then we got the ECB arena speeches, we got speeches from the FOMC members and stuff like that during the New York session, and data in form of the jobs openings scheduled for release at 4 o'clock. Those data are from the US, and very interesting data from the New Zealand global daily trade price index, which is right now at the 2%. Those data are from the New Zealand. By the end of the day, we got the ECB President Christine Lagarde speech at 5 o'clock, and then FOMC member Daly will give a speech as well. So pretty straightforward calendar, plenty of speeches, not that much data. Most of the interesting data had been published overnight already. So let's take a look first at the Australian dollar to see how the RBA interest rate decision affected the rate. Daily time frame chart of the Australian dollar versus the US dollar is showing some sort of the strength. Why? Because we got, as you can see, a very nice bullish engulfing pattern, very nice kind of a pin bearish here behavior. I mean, this green bar, the low was made at 6,370, so this will be a technical support. That level here, 6,580, is the technical resistance, the nearest technical resistance. And of course, we still have the other levels here. We got a zone here that consists of the technical resistances between 6,674, 6,684, which is not that much because it's only 10 pips. However, it's very important. So, bullish engulfing pattern. Let me just zoom in. Bullish engulfing pattern, right? Kind of a pin bearish candle. But anyway, it has a long down week. Bullish engulfing pattern. It looks like a confirmation. Breakout above the old trend line. Okay. And next target test of 6,580. So, we are up from the bottom, right? From the bottom, we are already up like 2.70%. If we hit the resistance, the market will be up 3.22%. Not too bad at all. Moreover, we are bouncing from the extremely oversold market conditions. The momentum is slightly less negative. The number is 41 points, so we are approaching the level of 50, which is the neutral level. So that might be just around the level of 6,580. So please pay attention to this technical resistance. Is the most important technical resistance on the daily time frame chart, and of course the zone of the resistance between 6,674, 6,713. Okay, that's the upper level. Let me just find out some rectangles so I can show you guys this resistance zone. This is resistance zone, supply zone. It doesn't matter actually how do you call it. The outcome will be increased bearish activity around this level. I think there was some kind of an interesting parallel channel. However, we broke out of this channel already. So let me just put my channel here for a second. There you go. And I guess this is the high, right? And this was the most. There you go. We got a breakout here. We got a breakout here. However, this is the local high, the next best local high, and then you can see the market moving inside of this channel and then falls down. So right now the market is approaching the lower channel line, the old channel line as well. We are far away from the 30-day moving average. The 30-day moving average is 6,710, so there is still quite of a road for the bulls to hit this moving average, and she is inside of this supply zone. So please notice the fact that the outlook remains bearish. However, we might see some kind of a pullback, 3.22%. The pullback might be seen in the coming days. If we talk about Australian dollar, let's see what is going on in the neighborhood. Let's find out what's going on the New Zealand dollar. Daily time frame chart of the New Zealand dollar is behaving almost the same way like the previous market. So we got this low here. The low was made, let's say, around the level of 5,560. So that's the low. We now are, of course, we have this kind of a pin bearish candle, bullish engulfing pattern, confirmation if the daily candle closes somewhere here. Next target 5,841, 5,920. Okay, so this is a daily time frame chart. The outlook is still bearish, and even if we let's say move towards that level, the bounce will be, or correction will be, around 488, 490, so almost 5%. Not too bad. However, this is only a correction and the downtrend should continue. The reason why we are bouncing is because we hit the extremely oversold market conditions on a daily time frame chart, and right now the outlook is, for the short term, of course, is bullish, short-term bullish outlook on the New Zealand dollar. So bearish activity might increase when we hit the next technical resistance located at 5,841. There was some data from the Japan. Let's find out what's going on the Japanese market. So how is our Elliott wave count, Elliott wave scenario doing? So not too bad. However, this scenario lacks of a momentum, and it's clear and visible. The market consolidates in a very tight zone around 145, 144. So that's a 100 pip zone, and this market needs to break above 145.91 to complete the wave 5, and then we are ready for the descent. We are ready for the correction to the downside. So please keep an eye on this market as well. Let's find out what's going on oil, because we got the oil data later on today. So what do we have here on the daily time frame chart of the oil? The oil is going for the technical resistance. We broke above 81.96. Now we are heading towards 84.92. The 30-day moving average is located around the level of 85.81, and this kind of let's say I've been trying to let's say put on the chart the possible wedge pattern, right? It looks something like this, and we might have a breakout to the upside. Nevertheless, momentum is still negative to neutral. Okay, so please consider this period here on the chart and on the momentum as the dominance of the bears. If we break above the level of 50 and remain in the bullish zone, there is a chance to test this supply zone between 93.78, 98.35. So that's the outlook for the crude oil. But first, this is this tight zone here that must be of course violated in order to confirm the up move and higher targets. We got one more target here. Well, that's the another zone, in my opinion. That's the another zone here located between these levels here. Let me just put it here so that will be much more visible. There you go, between 86.51 84.92. So that's the another zone, and it must be violated in order to continue to the upside toward 93.73. So that's the crude oil. Let's find out what's going on the Bitcoin and the progress after the weekend. And what do we see here on a daily time frame chart of the Bitcoin is another attempt to rally. So we got a short-term trend line. We've been trading slightly above the trend line. Then of course we are testing it, and after the successful test we have a bounce into the positive territory. 52 points is the current daily RSI on the standard settings, and of course that means we are heading towards 20,211, 20,580. So this is the next target for the Bitcoin. It looks like that's the supply zone that draws the attention of the bears and bulls. However, as you can see, we've been trying to break above the zone, denied 4 times already. Will this be much more successful? Please stay focused, stay vigilant. The Bitcoin is trying to rally again. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. So take care and bye bye.